Back with you on MCW Wrestling. Michael St. John going solo now, and the reason is, as you can see, Paul Adams, better known as Towel Boy, who calls himself the manager of the Stars, is in the corner of Flash Flanagan. This match, one of the big main events here on MCW Wrestling, and there's his opponent coming into the screen picture right now, Shane Eaton. Styling Shane and Flash Flanagan ready to kick it off, and this should be fireworks galore. Well, just to give you a little bit of previous week's history, Shane Eaton involved with the match with Brickhouse Brown. Brickhouse Brown put a pile driver on the referee, Mr. Briscoe. Brickhouse Brown suspended by MCW. Flash Flanagan says, hey, I want a piece of this guy. I can beat him. He's got the match right now. Promoter Bert Prentice set it up. Flash Flanagan, Shane Eaton. And the fans want to see this one. And I can assure you, you can expect a tremendous battle between these two young stars. Side headlock by Flanagan on Shane Eaton. Eaton puts him in the ropes across the way, and Flanagan with the shoulder block coming off. Flanagan, oh, nice leg trip as Eaton went down to the mat and tripped off Flash Flanagan, tripped him up as he came off the ropes across the way. Paul Adams in the corner of Flash Flanagan for this one. Should be quite a fight. These men have battled before. Flash Flanagan, of course, had his big disagreement with Wolfie D of PG-13. Injured Wolfie D. And Wolfie trying to mend himself and come back, hopefully soon, to the Wrestling Wars. And now Shane Eaton feeling the wrath of Flash Flanagan. Flanagan, I'm sure, has a very bright career ahead of him. He started out as a very fine, outstanding young wrestler, obeying the rules, just doing what needed to be done in the ring. Sort of made a name for himself and quickly became a fan favorite. And then all of a sudden, something snapped. And Flash Flanagan became one of the more diabolical young stars in there today. Nice sunset flip that time by Shane Eaton. Eaton up very quickly. Flanagan came up to his feet quickly, but Shane Eaton was right there. Whipped him down with an arm drag takedown and takes over a wrist lock. Referee Gene Johnson questioning Eaton. And now wait a minute, Gene Johnson's calling for a break. What is this? Paul Adams may have made a point that Eaton may have pulled the trunks of Flash Flanagan, and for whatever reason, referee Gene Johnson bought into it, and Eaton forced to break the hole. I'll tell you, Paul Adams can be very, very convincing with his arguments sometimes. And if there's a tinge of doubt in the referee's mind, I'll tell you, Paul Adams can make it spread like wildfire. They lock it up again, collar and elbow quickly. Shane Eaton backed into the corner. Referee calling for the break. And quickly Flanagan steps one step back and puts a couple of shoulders into the midsection and follows through with a vicious chop under the neck. Sends another one that direction. Eaton, whoa, look at this. Flanagan coming in like a freight train. Eaton back out of the way. Rolls him over, 1, 2, but that's it. Flash Flanagan kicked out and quickly makes his way to the floor. Eaton with a little retaliation for a couple of vicious chops under the neck. And Flash Flanagan, realizing that the stove got a little hot, quickly jumped out of the frying pan, and we shall see if the fire remains. Shane Eaton, Flash Flanagan, two of the young outstanding stars on MCW. You see MCW Wrestling in your hometown if you live in Louisville, Kentucky, Tuesday nights, the Louisville Garden. The professional wrestling in the country. Site of MCW Wrestling each and every Tuesday night. Nashville Fairgrounds Arena each and every Saturday night. Many of our television tapings come from this building. And we invite you to be a part of the fans watching the tremendous action here at the fairgrounds. Look at that. Flash Flanagan came up very quickly. Eaton grabbed the headlock and spun him down back on the mat. Count of 2 that time, but that's all he got. We were talking about Flash Flanagan and his battles before. Shane Eaton has had his share. One time, one half of the tag team champions, he and Frenchie Riviera. Shane Eaton, as of late, been in some very vicious battles with the one and only Brickhouse Brown, one of the original gangsters, if you would, in professional wrestling. Look at this roll-up by Flash Flanagan. Got a 2 count on Eden. Eden maintaining that side headlock. But Brickhouse Brown banned from the arena for this taping. He and Princess D also, as the result of an incident that occurred previously where they took the referee and pile drove him. That caused a fine and a suspension, and quite frankly, I'm a little surprised that Brickhouse Brown will make his appearance again in MCW, because I know he was catching the wrath of not only promoter Bert Prentice, but the Board of Governors of NCW. Nice escape by Flanagan. Credit where credit is due coming out of that. He takes over now on Shane Eden. Swift kicks to the mid-back area. Flanagan sends Eden. Clotheslined him down low. And Paul Adams now with some instructions as to what Flanagan should do. A little sliding leg drop that time. Flanagan will listen to Adams for whatever reason. Flanagan at time in the past has become quite a bit bullheaded. Wouldn't listen to anybody. For some reason, the alliance between him and Paul Adams seems to be working, much to the chagrin of a lot of the opponents here in MCW. Here's Eden firing back. 3 times to the midsection, and Flanagan neutralizes it with a poke to the eye. Want to remind our fans in and around Atlanta, Georgia, MCW and NWA forming together for a big night of wrestling action on June 24th at the Marietta Civic Center. Looking forward to returning to Marietta on the 24th. And the big NWA 50th anniversary card. Big show coming to the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena on June the 6th. We'll tell you more about that in the weeks to come. Look at this. Whoa. That was a stunner, but he set it up with a neck breaker. And Shane Eden is hurt. I have not seen Flash Flanagan use that maneuver before, but it looked quite devastating from our vantage point here in the booth. Wow. Flanagan going in now. Eden seems to be shook up by that one. Goes for the back body drop, but look at this. Eden up and over. But Flanagan quickly, one of those little savant kicks to the midsection, sets him up and kicks him down. I couldn't call that a drop kick, although he dropped to the mat and just kicked him. And now Flash Flanagan taking over in this match on styling Shane Eden. And now Paul Adams. This is insulting. Adams has no reason doing that. Flash Flanagan taking his time, manipulating Shane Eden. And now almost sent him over the ropes with that chop. You could hear it all the way across the building. Snap mare, and down goes Eden. Flanagan not being very cautious. And there you see Eden roll out of the way. Flanagan had his attention diverted by the crowd, and Eden rolled out of the way, and now Shane takes over. He's got Flanagan in the corner, and he is beating him from pillar to post. Across the way, back body, dropping down he goes. Shane Eden changing the complexion of this match very quickly after that high-risk maneuver went awry. And now Flanagan pokes the eye of Eden to take over. And Flanagan sends him out of the ring on the other side. And Flash Flanagan is going to go right after him. Right in front of the crowd in the front row. Flash Flanagan waylaying Shane Eden. Whoa! Nails him with that chop. And Eden comes right back with one for Flash. Double bolo to the back. The referee on the floor too. Both men battling it out on the floor here at the Nashville Arena. And there you see Flanagan taking Eden back toward the dressing room and just body slammed him on the concrete floor. From our vantage point, Shane Eaton being kicked and beaten on the floor. Referee Gene Johnson going over, not much he can do, as these two men have been in this battle for quite a while. And Flanagan now gonna take Shane Eaton. Looks like he headed towards the parking lot. Look at this. He's gonna sling him into the wall, reversal, whoa! And Flanagan goes into the wall face first. What is it? What is this? Wait a minute, that's the Bug Man. What's the Bug Man doing back there? What is this? That was the exterminator. He was in the building earlier spraying for bugs, and he's going to work on Shane Eaton. We can't quite see what's going on. The referee calling for the bell. What in the world's going on? There's Flash Flanagan with that bug spray canister going to work on Shane Eaton. The bell is rung, and Eaton being drugged back to the ring by Flanagan. The Bug Man, the exterminator now, he's got a uniform on, and now he's in the ring, pounding away at Shane Eaton. We're gonna have to get some help. Who is this person? Flash Flanagan standing there, Shane Eaton just being waylaid. Whoa! And Shane Eaton being smashed by the Bug Man. He's got a, holy cow! He's banned from here. What is he doing? It's Brickhouse Brown. Brickhouse Brown is dressed up as the Bug Man. Dropping some elbows after nailing that. It was Brickhouse Brown in that exterminator outfit. He's setting up Shane Eaton for a pile driver. Holy Toledo, and there it is. And Eaton goes down. Eaton lacerated by Brickhouse Brown. There is something buggy about this. And Brickhouse Brown now working over Shane Eaton. Shane is out cold in the ring. Flash Flanagan's hand being raised by Paul Adams. We got to get some help in here. Wait a minute, here comes the Colorado Kid. He's got a chair, and quickly Flanagan and Brickhouse Brown and Paul Adams get out of there in a hurry. We got to get some help for Shane. Shane is hurt, and hurt bad. And Brickhouse Brown outside the ring, very proud of himself as to what he did. I've seen everything. Let's break away while we get help for Shane Eaton. We'll be back with more MCW action after this.
Shane Eaton, I guess by now, as you laying up in that hospital bed wondering if you're going to ever wrestle again and your life flashing before your eyes, what are you going to do now to make some money? Well, I told you, you was in the ring with the baddest he-line in MCW. You shouldn't have been in the ring with me in the first place. I'm so tired of all you young jabronis trying to make a name for yourself through me. Well, I done took out one guy, and now Chris Michaels, you stepping up, and you think you're gonna get the job done? You better get on the phone and talk to Shane Eaton, or better yet, go to the hospital and visit him and let him give you some advice. And that advice is, don't piss me off. Now, Chris Michaels, I thought I gave you a little sample anyway, even before I got to Shane Eaton. So now you want to make a name for yourself tonight at the fairgrounds. You're going to come down there thinking you're going to do something with me? Well, let me tell you something. I'm taking everybody out that step in the ring with me. I don't care what I got to do by any means necessary, and you're going to find out just what I mean. Hey, it ain't over until it's over. That means that I might follow you home from the wrestling matches tonight, too, and see what I can do for you, huh? Sucker, I'm going to tell you something right now. You better slap Bert Prentice in the mouth for what you in store for. I'm coming down there with one thing in purpose and one thing on my mind, and that's to take you out, Chris Michaels, right there at the fairgrounds. I'm taking you down. I'm going to punk your ass out, sucker.
Big-time wrestling action returns tonight, only at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena.